I can't
Going
smoke
live.
weed on here.
If you wanna play tough, wanna hate this, I'll always show up. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Everything I do so instinctive and so passionate. Every word I move so descriptive like an adjective. I got a vendetta against people who patented being negative when you should be getting after it. I got facts over tracks, this and that. Spitting slow, spitting fast. I could roast, I could gas. Think I'm okay at last, but I don't know if that can erase all the past. And the pettiness, a reflection of the emptiness. Hilarious, you think you're worth my time, you're delirious. Mysterious, because you hide behind a fake exterior. Inferior, you know I'll always be a bit superior. Get off of me, this ain't no humble brag. I want you to hear words, you can say them back. I want you to feel free from the chains that last, and to believe in what you got, it was built to last, yeah. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. Gonna learn the consequence of being incompetent. Mental health is confidence, dreams and some honestness. I'm not here to save the day, that's for you to take away. I could play a million mind games, but instead I say something not illogical, something that is topical. Rub it on and watch it go, make yourself unstoppable. Dreams are irresponsible, but they're always possible. If you just believe, you could be so remarkable. Thoughts in my head, a collage and they spread. I'll be great one day, going off of my meds. No, I'm not giving up, no, I'm not giving in. I will make it to the top, taking off in the wind. I gotta make it, I'm saving every day to taste it. I'm patient, but my mind, it can hardly take it. I'm chasing a dream that I've had for several ages. A vacant, modern kingdom for the taking. Now that I've been put through, I never got anyone's help. I had to do it all myself. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take sh**. I got no love for the fakeness. If you wanna play tough and wanna hate this, I'll always show up and make a statement. I don't ever slow up, no I don't take shit.
It's your boy Miguel Z with the Value Wrestling New Japan Rebound Podcast. I've got a guest for you folks at StocktonCon.
What up, everybody? AJ Kirsch here, the voice and the host of StocktonCon. The value of wrestling is awesome, so subscribe on YouTube. Scan the QR code right here, now. Subscribe, check it out.
There we go.
You'll be glad you did.
Thank you, brother.
Yeah, that's what. Hey, man, shout out to Value of Wrestling. Right here with the Biggles, San Jose. We gonna shut this shit down. Love and respect, though, right? Value of Wrestling. Hello.
Man, thank you, brother. Thank
Yes, we can hear. Oh, ladies and gentlemen, a little bit late, trying to get new stuff worked out, trying to make this program always better than it was before. We thank you for being here. We thank you for waiting for us. We're live, and the chat's already hot. What do we got going on? Okay, little girl, laugh out loud. Is that all you got? Just bring it. I'm not scared of a little boy playing troll in his mama's basement. Knees are weak, mom's spaghetti. I'm vomit on the sweater already. Something like that, right? Anywho, it's stuck. Yeah. There we go. I'm unstuck. Ladies and gentlemen, it's about your wrestling. Look. You know what? I will set you up all weekend with Marty Richards because I heard Marty Richards got a new outfit. A whole new costume. You want to do a whole Supreme Value Wrestling show with Marty Richards? I'll send him instead of me. Okay, so I think you need to control yourself. Or I'm going to make you walk around the Supreme Pro Wrestling Arena in Elk Grove, California this Sunday, September 15th for Supreme Pro Wrestling Plead the Fifth with a sign that says, I like meat. I like meat. And then on the other side, we'll have bigger is better.
You all about them hot links?
No, but Junior McGee.
No, but we know a wrestler that might wear that sandwich board.
Hey, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Value Wrestling. Welcome to your SmackDown post-show review. We haven't done one of these in a minute. And, of course, we welcome back Mr. Clarke. He didn't die. Welcome back. The only bad news is he won't be here Sunday because me and Mr. Z are going to be at Supreme Pro Wrestling for Plead the Fifth live in Elk Grove, California at the Supreme Pro Wrestling Arena, or what they call the Indoor World Soccer Arena in Elk Grove, California. So sadly, there won't be a weekly roundup this week, and most sadly, there won't be the infamous fastest growing part of a podcast, your most entertaining part of Sundays, your infamous Clarke Report to tune into.
Here we go.
But we're here.
My ninjas, what are you?
My ninja, go ninja, go. Go ninja, go ninja, go. Go, go, go ninja, go ninja, go.
We don't show our age at all, no. Jeez.
Ouch! Damn, I'm old.
Agent man. Saying secret agent man. Anyways, what's wrong with Go Ninja? Go. At least I didn't go ice, ice baby, or, you know. Oh, that's right. You like bye, bye, bye. That's a banger, right? Anywho. Woo! How about the right stuff? I thought that was a banger. The right stuff.
Oh, you never get behind the kids on the block.
Hey, they were the first.
Like the late 90s for
Well, they were the first. They were the first for our generation, I should say.
Because my wife's seen
I know.
twice already. She's seen them live reunited, so I can't knock that one. She's had a blast.
Reunited. Okay, what is going on in here? What is going on in here?
But that doesn't do the rest of us anything.
Eddie, who welcome to the show. What's going on in here?
Let's get back to
Well,
SmackDown.
the cut theory. That's why. Cut theory.
Theory?
Yeah.
What? Anywho, it's SmackDown. We're going to talk about SmackDown. We're going to break it down for you. If you can't hear us, I don't know what to tell you. You're out of freaking luck. Welcome to the show. I think everything looks pretty and beautiful and wonderful. I have so many screens in my life. How did I get to a point? Oh, what is it? Vogue?
Yeah.
I don't know. I wasn't a Vogue type of girl, but you know, what was the other one? Like a virgin, like the very first time, like a virgin. Oh shoot! I shouldn't sing that song. Oh, I'm having flashbacks. Oh fuck. Oh. It's not even my first time I'm having flashbacks too.
It don't matter. We ain't going down that road.
There once was a little place on Magnolia in California where it all went down.
Ouch!
And someday, somewhere.
CFU.
What?
Just CFU. Okay. Shut up.
Sorry. Yeah.
You don't need to know what you bore witness to, okay?
Does the name Murphy ring a bell? Anywho, welcome to SmackDown. Welcome to the show. Welcome to we're all a cluster nut. We've switched some stuff over. We've opened a Discord, so we're on a Discord server now, and hopefully we'll get that out to you guys when we feel confident that, you know, we can get you people in there and chat, hold conversations, and add to it. What's up, Hung? Hung? Hi. I don't want to mispronounce it. It's Hung. I will just say he's hung. There's no win. There's no win there. Anyway, Mr. Z will like Mr. Hung, and Mr. Z and Mr. Hung can hang out. Oh. And they can talk about
hung out before.
They can talk about big slappy meat. So you can have Mr. Z and Mr. Hung talk about slappy meat matches. Are we entertaining
No, and then we'll have Mr.
today?
Clarke pull a Clarke report on meat matches
With his co-host Nia Jax. This is what happens.
You do realize
Go
the
ahead.
more y'all dig into this, one of these days, I can't do nothing to y'all now. We know this. But I will be planning. I will be plotting. There will come a time for retribution. And I don't mean Vince McMahon's stable.
Well, that stable failed horribly in WWE, and we saw what happened to Mustafa Ali, and
Greatest X Division champion in a good long time.
who? I thought,
Mustafa Ali.
did he just win it?
He's not the president. I just said he was the greatest in a long time.
Okay. This show is everywhere. Oh, it's going to be everywhere because we've been sitting here for the last 30 minutes. We had this thing all working. It was beautiful. Then something hit. Something happened. A button got hit, and then things went into chaos, and we were thrown out. Damn it. Not you, mother trucker. Don't even speak your language because we're not talking about you. Just say because we say chaos on this freaking channel.
Theory.
But anyways, Frodo boy, we're not talking about you. But chaos happened. We got it all fixed. And now we're back, and I think we're looking pretty. Everybody think we're looking pretty.
No,
Do we look good?
no.
Are we looking?
Mr. Clark tripped over the $1.99 extension cord, and that's what happened. And
Wow.
everything wrong.
Well, I guess the 99 extension cord is all we could afford, but hey, we're making it work. But hey, if you come out to Supreme Pro Wrestling this Sunday and outgrow for Supreme Pro Wrestling Plead the Fifth, we've got a whole setup. I mean, we've got tablecloths, we got signs, we got banners. We are up in the game. We are up into value.
Yes.
So, Value Wrestling, fastly growing. I mean, like insanely growing. I don't know where these numbers come from, but we're going to let that rest. So there'll be no weekly roundup this week, but next Sunday, which will be the 22nd? If I stand corrected?
Yes.
Sunday, September 22nd, will be a big weekly roundup celebration. If everything stays the way it is, we are going to do a big celebration on that day. So you want to be here on this channel at 8 p.m. Pacific time for the weekly roundup special event. It's going to go up. It's the $1.25 store. Look, it's a 99-cent store. We bought it before they closed. Okay, we bought it. We bought it on their clear out section. Okay, the 99-cent store when they were going out of business. We got it at their going out of business sale. Give me a break. Kind of like Big Lots. You buy when they're 60% off.
That explains why my outdoor furniture is falling apart already.
Well, I mean, that's because you bought it at Temu. Hey, speaking of stuff we bought at Temu, can I talk about not Value Wrestling? That's us. Can I talk about AEW and their stupid news hoodie?
Oh, Lord. I don't understand. And the amount they're asking for it.
AEW has a World Championship hoodie that looks like it got made on Temu by little kids in a factory. Then they're selling it, and it's 80% cotton. Big Lots is close. Yes, Big Lots is going out of business. And they're selling it for $99.99. I can get a better hoodie from Bass Pro from some of my favorite North Face. And half of the Bass Pro shops.
What? Okay.
Do what?
Oh my goodness!
I can get a better hoodie at Big Lots.
I can get a better hoodie at.
And the one around here is going out of business.
I can go to Ross and get a better hoodie for like $19.99. I mean, I might be able to go on Wish and buy a better hoodie, but I mean, damn. And you know what? I asked this question, you guys never guessed. Do you know where they're making that hoodie? And I'll tell you right.
Where?
I'll tell you right now, it's not China. Mr. Clark should have the greatest guest.
I have no clue. I don't keep up with stuff.
Oh, it'll hit.
Taiwan?
It'll hit close to home.
Oh, please don't tell me we're talking ethnically speaking.
Yes.
I don't claim the islands. I claim Minangkabau. I claim Sumatra. Minangkabau tribe. I don't even claim the rest of the islands.
Yeah, it's being made in Indonesia. What did you all think of tonight's show? We're gonna get there. You just gotta hang on. We're trying to get unwound because all of our everything just went to crap in like 5 minutes. Like we were here for like we were here for like an hour making sure everything worked, got everything set up. We were talking, we were getting in the mood, and then all of a sudden that 99-cent generator backup power went out, and we had to go out there and bang it and kick it and talk to her sweetly and get it back up and running. So yeah, we're a little stressed. So yeah, we're a little all over the place. because we're this is how we deal with this irritation. We're kind of like, okay, we're pissed off that didn't work. We were supposed to come on at time. We know that, we have this huge index of people. We have an influx, and we're here to be excited and deliver this show. And we want it to be pretty. We want it to be perfect. And then when we hit a bump in the road and it throws us off, then we're all like, well, great. There goes that. And you know what? We have nothing but time to kill. We have nothing but time. But if you want us to talk about Smackdown on the USA Network again with this premiere episode, a brand new banner. I think the visual aspects of SmackDown look great. The new opening, the new SmackDown logo, everything about that. But I do have to agree with what Mr. Clarke said at the beginning of the show. The theme song said, nuh-uh. This is probably one of those worst theme songs for any wrestling show. You what? You're a little gargly.
Yeah, I just couldn't get behind the theme song. It's like, fortunately, it's the smallest part of the presentation. It's for that first few seconds, and then you go into the show.
Yeah.
So it's not like the biggest deal, but man, I've heard better theme songs.
Yeah.
Especially
it doesn't get you pumped up. I mean, I'm like, I wish we could go back to the era where it was like, the beautiful people, or some of those great songs that got you like energized to go watch it. Even AEW Dynamite at least had some pump to it. At least AEW was willing to pay. I mean, they paid Elton John for Collision originally, and that was a great song that, Saturday night, it went with everything. So it should be exciting, but I mean, this theme song just did not, I don't know. And they thanked the people who did it. I don't even know who they were. It was just not a theme that I'm like, this doesn't fit. It's like, even for us, our theme entrance, we try to find something that at least fits what we're doing. Something that has some beat, some reason behind the method. Like for SmackDown, I have a song that's called Statement. Why? Because we're making a statement. That's what the Value Wrestling does. And then on the weekly roundup, I've switched it to a song called Itch, because we got an itch for wrestling. So it's like, at least have it have some value of meaning to what we're about to watch, or at least have it be something that's getting me pumped up and ready to be excited. If you play Mary Has a Little Lamb to the entrance of SmackDown, I'm like half asleep.
And even when we were doing original music that I was putting together, it was more pumped up than what SmackDown was tonight.
Oh,
as pertaining to theme music.
No, this
That's
song.
how sad that is.
This song was okay. It's just I don't know if I would have listened to it not being a theme song, maybe I'd have a different preference about it. Again, it's not my number one cup of music. But again, it just was like, this is what we went with. So. And of course, we opened the show with Triple H Levesque, and again, I got disappointed because he came out to game. This is the game, and I'm like, if he's going to come out as Paul Levesque, like if he's Triple H and he comes out to the game, cool. But if he's going to be Paul Levesque now, can he not come out the King of Kings? That is the better theme song to me ever since that one came out. I think it hits better. It's just better. It just disappoints me when he comes out. I am the game. I get it's old school, but I'm like, man, give me King of Kings when it's Paul Levesque.
Last time I heard King of Kings, it was NXT WrestleMania weekend when he came out to thank the crowd in San Jose for selling out in 20 minutes.
Yeah.
Just that music alone, that standalone music, the people went nuts.
Dude, that's just that first drop. King of Kings. That first beat that comes off of that. It's just so... I don't know.
Yep.
Like, and he's at that level. He is kind of the King of Kings now. He runs the show, so why wouldn't you play that song perfectly?
Right.
Yeah.
Anyways, he comes out and welcomes us to the new era. SmackDown is back on the USA Network, and the first 30 minutes of tonight's show were commercial-free, which is pretty much the opening match. And for the first time, WWE kind of pulled what AEW does. They're going to give you the big match of the night up front. Of course, what they did later on the show made sense. Why not have this up front? But it was Solo Sikoa versus Cody Rhodes in a steel cage match for the undisputed title. This match was a decent match. I mean, they came off the cage. Cody was halfway out, and then he got suplexed off the top. Cody tried to walk out the door, got the door slammed into his head. It did feel like a little bit of stuff was missing to make this a little better. But eventually, Cody got the big, hit the crossroads and got the 1, 2, 3. And that felt a little lackluster because it was kind of like, they had a decent match. The way it ended just kind of was like, oh, it's over. Anyways, of course, after the match, the Bloodline comes in and attacks Cody, which brought out the OTC, the original Tribal Chief, or the only Tribal Chief, Roman Reigns. Him and Cody stand in the ring as the ring finally comes up and over. But, a decent match. Cody did get busted up in a hard way. We didn't need any violent head shots with chairs. We didn't need any hypodermic needles stabbed into people's mouths. We didn't need anything crazy, and this match got over, did what it did. Now, granted, the ending was kind of short. It was one crossroads. Well, I mean, again, Solo had taken a crossroads earlier. He kicked out this crossroads. It was a solo crossroads. 1, 2, 3. It kind of ended, and I was kind of like, okay. I was expecting maybe just a tad bit more of a hit or something. Your thoughts, gentlemen, on the opening match?
Like I said off air, it was an okay TV match. I didn't expect necessarily pay-per-view quality, but I was thinking it was going to be a little bit better as far as the ending. But with that said, it was serviceable for the fact that you knew it was just another cog to get to the next point in the story.
Yes. Very true. Are you okay, Mr. Z?
Mr. Clarke, read the chat. Read the chat, Mr. Clarke. No, I thought it was a great match. For what it was, I mean, it got my kid hyped up. That's where I kind of base any match off now, because we've seen it all. So as long as he enjoyed it, I'm good for it.
You okay, Mr. Z?
Do
Are
we
you going to
really
make
care
it through
what
the...
Do you really care what Toro Master has to say? Are we really worried about him? If we even know if it's him or not. It's a name. That's all I know.
I'm trying not to focus on it, but I mean,
Okay, I'm glad Jeff Jarrett likes you. Good for you, bud.
I thought Slapnuts was Miguel's nickname.
It doesn't matter anymore. Just, oh man.
You okay? You gonna make it through? You're like redder than a tomato inside. I mean,
no, I got my fan, $5. It's worked right here.
he's tickling your fancy. So your fan was more expensive than
We can tickle
our
something.
power cable.
Yes.
You want chaos that tickles something? Leave that right there. Anyways, from there we had Michin versus Piper Niven in a match that I don't think anybody cared about, but Michin got the win over Niven.
It was seeing her get a win. I mean,
She's
it wasn't
gotten a
the best
couple of
spotlight,
wins here and there, but yeah.
Here and there, that's kind of the problem. I mean, I don't expect her to be super Michin, but having more meaningful matches would be kind of nice with at least better placed wins.
Yeah, I got nothing on that one. It didn't feel like, like it was anything.
Well, Mr. Z, you got him started, so whatever goes down now, I guess he's fancying you. You grabbed his attention.
I'm gonna ignore him from now.
Yes, the shit stirrer is really going to be able to ignore anything. We'll see about that.
Hey, it's true. Mr. Tasty Toes, the pot stirrer himself, is going to go, I can ignore him. Yeah. Go ahead. Sure, whatever.
No,
You want the smoke?
I did what I had to do that was necessary and pissed off a bunch of AEW fans.
What did you do?
I had to do it.
What did you do
You
now?
got me blocked by a bunch of people. Someone said you're proud of being blocked by the tampon bugs. I said, hell yes, I am.
That's a new Olympic sport for you.
My
Is how
proudest
many
moment.
people on Twitter can you get blocked by? Like, I swear, in a year from now, you're going to be blocked by everybody on Twitter. Like, you're not going to have any place to voice your... The only bad thing is you're going to get blocked by so many people on Twitter that you can't put out your tweets and at people to get it expanded out there to these different groups because everybody's blocked you. We're not going to be able to get into WWE or AEW events or any events because they're going to be like, oh, Mr. Z, you're like blacklisted. You're going to be more blacklisted than maybe maybe it's Sunny.
Oh, yeah. Oh, God.
You're going to be so far blacklisted. You're going to be
that.
blacklisted in AEW like Hulk Hogan is.
Woohoo! Mm-mm.
And who was asking for salvation? Wasn't Marty reaching out to Brandon Cutler, the Bucks' best friend? He's the one that's gonna never be allowed there.
Who? What?
No, I'm just saying. What's going on?
What was?
What's racist?
Terry Bollea maybe, but there's nothing that's been said on this show yet that's quote unquote racist.
I don't know what is okay. Interesting.
Like,
you had enough drink.
I don't know.
Are we that?
All right, well, let's keep going because black.
What?
And just like certain politicians, we got someone that's just spewing diarrhea that just came out of nowhere. Okay.
There, I found someone to co-sign for Tasty Toes. He's right there.
Oh, geez, no. That's bad for business.
Yeah, no, don't go there.
Whoa! Oh,
yes, the Ugandan giant. Anyhow.
yes.
Callie, where are you, Callie? Come on, jump in the chat so this guy goes away or something. Anyway, A-Town Down Under took over Kevin Owens and his surprise mystery. I can talk. His surprise mystery partner, A-Town Down Under, came out, and the music hit, and some weird music came out, and we got to meet a guy named Ricky.
Right.
Ricky looked like he might like some tasty toes. Give us a call, Ricky. We can help you with some tasty toes. Anyways, Ricky comes out. Then somebody on the I don't know what you call it. Somebody on the ring team came up to the ring and told Kevin Owens that he was here. And Kevin Owens goes, "Oh, my original partner's here." And he says, "Sorry, Ricky," and gives him a stunner. And Ricky got his 5 minutes of fame, his 15 seconds, and out came Randy Orton. So a nice bait and switch there, which was quite entertaining. And RK Owens defeats A-Town Down Under like it should be. And then we got to see that RVD was in the audience. Vicky Guerrero, excuse me. Imperium, a bunch of people were there in attendance, but a good solid match. Kevin Owens and Randy Orton putting out A-Town Down Under. Someday A-Town Down Under will get their get over. Thank you for joining us. Join in the chat if you're here live. Let's have this conversation and talk about
Job Squad.
Gentlemen, did you just compare A-Town Down Under to Al Snow and I forgot who else was in the Job Squad? Mick Foley in the Job Squad? Yeah, Stevie Richards. Stevie Richards. Gotta love Stevie Richards.
Yes. It worked.
It worked for its time, but I don't know if I'd go that far to saying eight. I don't know if I'd do that comparison.
I know that's a little bit of a shocker. I don't know if I compare A-Town.
So now I gotta go. Now I gotta go look in my storage boxes to see if I can find my original Job Squad shirt.
You want a Job Squad squirt shirt? I can talk. You wanted to wear your job. God, Jesus, holy freaking banana cards and banana slugs and peppermint mills. I don't know what we're gonna say, but if you want a Job Squad shirt, as long as it doesn't say anything about head, you'll be okay. If you wear anything about head or bring out a styrofoam head, the next thing I know, I'm gonna build you a moppy, and you're gonna have best friends on both sides.
Moppy.
Or you could be a Jobber Jones like Toro Theory over here.
Okay, laugh out loud.
See, I'm not messing with them. You keep picking on them.
Okay,
I'm not talking to him.
Someone who fires the first shot. Now you could say I'm enabling him, and that would be a true statement. And then in that respect, that's my bad.
I don't know. Mr. Z. B. Your fault, Mr. Z. Anyways, A-Town Down Under defeated, or not, Kevin Owens and Randy Orton defeated A-Town Down Under.
Yes.
Not a whole lot of backstage, great stuff tonight. We got a couple things. Oh, we did get the Nick. All this was with the contract because after Solo Sikoa lost his match, he challenged Roman and Cody Rhodes to a match versus him and Jacob Fatu. Cody came in and told Nick Aldis he wasn't signing the contract. He was done with the bloodline. La-di-da-di-da-di. Then we had Nick Aldis running around trying to talk to Roman Reigns. Eventually found out that Roman Reigns wants to do it in the ring. So we're going to have this big moment about how that's all going to play out. But before that, we got round 5. Andrade and Carmelo Hayes in their 5th match are both tied 2-2. All, of course, in the tiebreaker here, Andrade gets the big win in a good, solid match. I mean, you can't complain about these two guys in the ring together. They definitely know how to bring it. They one up one another. In the end, El Idolo hits a spinning neck breaker from the middle rope to win. Out comes LA Knight to taunt Andrade. And it looks like we're going to get Andrade and LA Knight, which should be a damn good match. The only thing that makes me mad there is I kind of would want Andrade to beat LA Knight to become the U.S. champion. But LA Knight just became the champion, so I'm kind of like, I'm kind of torn there. So.
You know, kind of is what it is. And it's like, I agree with you completely. I'm not ready for LA Knight to lose that U.S. title yet. So.
No.
But at least to the bare minimum, we should get a great match out of it.
Yes. No, I mean, we got a good solid match. We get a great match there. The King and Queen were in the audience as Booker T and Sharmell were shown. Sheamus was there. We saw Michael P.S. Hayes coming in from Bad Street, USA. Teddy Long and Ron Simmons were there. We got to see even William Regal in the audience, along with Damian Priest, and the return on the WWE television in a long, long time, the glorious Bobby Roode.
Yeah.
Nothing. I get nothing for Bobby Roode.
Just see that we didn't have his music, you might know.
Yeah, that's true. Anyways, after that, we've got the final words with Roman Reigns. Nick Aldis and Roman Reigns are in the ring. Roman comes out talking about, well, first he puts his hand out to get the bite from Nick Aldis, and Nick Aldis hands him the contract. Then he kind of looks around like, no, and then does it again. And so Nick Aldis finally gives us the mic. And Roman runs it down, talking about he don't need nobody. This is family business. He's the original tribal chief, the only tribal chief. A great segment here. Eventually, Cody Rhodes' music hits because Roman did say this was his ring, and Cody felt the need to come out and clarify that this hasn't been his ring since WrestleMania.
His WWE.
Yeah. Then out came Solo Sikoa with Jacob Fatu to distract the men. And then the GOD of jobbing. If you want anybody to be the job squad, Mr. Z, I would say that would be the Guerrillas of Destiny, would be the closest comparison to the job squad in A-Town Down Under.
Damn.
And they're the freaking tag team champions. How sad is that? We're got the highest award you can give at the moment to them, and yet the worst role for them.
So again, I say the new job squad of professional wrestling goes to the Guerrillas of Destiny.
Right.
Just so I could play that sound for you.
I got nothing.
I know you have nothing. Anyways, in the end of this, exactly. In the end of this, Roman signs the contract. Cody then puts his hand out. Roman gives it to Cody reluctantly. Cody signs it. Now we're going to get Cody Rhodes and Roman Reigns at Bad Blood versus Solo Sikoa and Jacob Fatu. And that was your show. A decent SmackDown, not a great SmackDown for its return. For what it could have been, what it should have been, what it could have been. But, I mean, we got a good, decent SmackDown. We're building more to Bad Blood. We did get a little build of what looks like we're going to get with War Games. So things are picking up, getting interesting. But I won't call this the best SmackDown. But decent SmackDown, but I mean, for the main
Oh, no.
SmackDown,
That was good.
for the main SmackDown, that's
It was
the
solid.
for the first SmackDown back on the USA Network. I think they dropped the ball a little bit. And if you like roller derby, homecoming derby game taking
It's
place.
a lot better than the highlights I see of.
Go ahead.
Oh. I said it's a lot better than what I just seen a clip of Jamie Hayter, who looks like a knockoff Becky Lynch.
Oh, punk you.
Well, that's still better than Mercedes Moné being a knockoff version of Sasha Banks.
Hey, that's fair.
That's true. You got a point there.
I mean, I could even go as far as the fact of the matter that
this is
you know,
better than,
AEW has the Temu version of Paige and Saraya.
No, they have the Temu version of the Rainmaker, Kazuchika Okada. He's turned into soft serve.
No,
It happens.
he's what he's the
AEW Bret Hart.
Yeah. He's the Asian version of Bret the
Yeah,
Hitman
WWE.
Hart in WCW.
Mm-hmm.
That was so good. I couldn't get out. That one takes it.
But yeah, no. I don't even know what to say, but I mean,
Turn back to Raw for a moment.
yes.
I was more excited to see Natalia than I was Bret Hart. And you know, back in the day, I was a Bret Hart fan.
Yeah.
It's just his bitterness. It's just
Bret
so much
Hart walking
Look-
out. Bret Hart looking out
The
looked like
effect
he
you
was.
gave it there, Mr. Clark.
What? Walked through the back way and
That was
afraid
Mr. Clark's
Goldberg was going
reaction.
to pop out like Tony Khan walks through the hallway of AEW waiting for CM Punk to jump at him again.
I love the fact that Gunther talked about you'll be a close second to my actual favorite, Bill Goldberg.
Yes. That was a good sting. That was a good zinger right there. Can't hate him for
That
that.
dude's such a shit. He's just such a shit heel. I love it.
Sean Ross Sapp has reported within the last hour that sources within WWE have claimed that the MG, the Motor City Machine Guns, have signed with WWE. The rumor spilling out today was they are headed to NXT, which has got the internet in an uproar. Everybody's pissed off because they're like, why are they going? They've been in the business for forever, and they're 41 and 42. Why are they going to NXT? Why are they going to the developmental brand? I love the person.
Easy one.
I love the person who put up a video of AJ going, I wish I would have gone through the NXT before coming to the main roster. Because the Motor City Machine Guns need to learn the WWE way. And it helps build them to the main roster a little bit.
Yeah.
Gets them a little wet around the ears before you just drop them on the main roster. But it looks like the Motor City Machine Guns have signed and are headed to WWE. Yes, somewhat. We're doing a weekly roundup because we're not doing one later on Sunday because me and Mr. Z are going to be live in Elk Grove, California for SPW Plead the Fifth, live from the Indoor Soccer Arena. You can go to Facebook, the Supreme Pro Wrestling's Facebook page. Links in the description of this video below. Click on that link. You can go buy tickets through their Facebook page. A lot of great matches are going to take place. It's going to be a fun time. It's going to be an exciting time. Marty Richards might even make a surprise appearance in his new getup, but we'll have to wait and see. Did anybody notice?
I don't know who looked more like a Mississippi pimp, Michael Hayes or Marty Richards.
What was the setup? Who looks more wet?
Who more like a Mississippi pimp, Marty Richards or Michael Hayes?
I plead the fifth.
I don't know if you want to make those comments with Marty Richards in your mouth.
I'm sorry. But tell me that Michael Hayes didn't look like a Mississippi pimp. I mean,
He always
seriously.
looks the same. What do you expect? You expect he's just going to change up? I mean, you act like you're surprised. And why are you so acknowledged about a Mississippi pimp? What makes him a Mississippi pimp?
Just the way he looks, the hat, the whole get up.
So that only happens in
very, very
Mississippi.
old
That's the
reference.
only Mississippi pin dressed like that. Even though he's from Georgia.
Pretty much.
He's relaying his aspirations, okay?
So what is the
My
Godfather?
aspirations.
What's the Godfather? Is that what a Las
How would
Vegas?
you be so knowledgeable about Mississippi?
He's a
specifically?
Vegas pimp. Yes.
So, what would you say Velvet Sheen Dream dressed up like?
Prince.
Yeah, so that's true in a way. That's the safe answer, I guess you could say.
NXT is the only place where you can get the chant "Purple Rain" on TV and them acknowledge it.
I don't know. Don't give TK ideas.
Oh God, no. He hasn't done a forklift match yet, so you guys can't say that. I got nothing.
There.
You keep wishing it into existence. That's the bad part. That's the bad part.
One of these days, we're just gonna have our lighters out. Purple rain.
Purple rain. Purple rain. Hey, look, Mr. Z, you're missing Rampage. You need to go watch Rampage. Your favorite wrestler's on there. It's the AEW debut of Beef. Tonight on Rampage. His name even has it tattooed across his chest. Beef went one-on-one with Roderick Strong. So Strong beat the Beef.
Then.
That's horrible.
So if Roderick Strong beat Beef, does that mean that Roderick Strong beat the meat?
Oh.
Wait. We got one for that one. We got one for that one, everybody. We have the perfect one for that.
Yes, there you go.
Or this one.
That's our new censor button,
You
the
like
quacker.
ducks?
The thing is, we can add sound, so we'll be playing with that down the line.
Your dad's calling. Maybe it's time to go play and turn in for the night. Okay.
Who's dad?
Oh, just read the comments.
That's Callie referring to your best friend there, who says that you want to be pimped out, but that's a whole different conversation. But my only thing is, maybe it's time to play and tune in for the night. You mean or turn in for the night? Go play and turn in. You mean one or the other? I think I don't know. The human disposal that's hiding in the basement. Probably, you know what? As far as I know, it's probably TK because he's just upset that we tell the truth about his business right here on this channel. That it's, you know, a glorified wannabe remake version of ECW, and ECW did it better.
You mean the pictures that other fans send of the show when it's live on air and how empty the arena is? That's not telling the truth enough.
Leaving that alone.
It looks like there's a lot of reports that Daniel Garcia may be leaving and signing with WWE.
Good for him.
Yeah,
He'll look a lot better.
I can't wait. The Lucha Brothers. The Lucha Brothers are definitely look like they're gone from AEW, and the big rumor there is they will be headed to the main roster in WWE, which is probably going to upset everybody because they're like, why are the Motor City Machine Guns going to NXT, but the Lucha Brothers going to go straight to the main roster?
I think NXT would be great because they'd have more people to work with that works their style in NXT.
Yes, this is true.
Yeah,
I think
it's a lot
Shawn
better
Michaels
than-
is going to get them
it's a
over
lot-
better in NXT than just dropping them on the main roster.
Right. I mean, it could be worse. Could be Ricochet having half-ass matches, but that's my opinion.
Let's see. Is there anything anybody else knows about? We're just here having fun.
Oh, did you see the downsizing in live events? What's your take on that?
WWE going to downsize on live events, I think that's fine. I mean, I don't know if live events are as necessary as they used to be. I mean, they were nice, but I mean, unless they're going to give you decent ticket prices, which I don't see decent ticket prices at just live events either. So, I mean, it's like, save that money to go to the live event. Oh, here's the big
And
one.
I think right now they're going to make more money on international markets who are starved for the action, where we've had it for decades, which is kind of why it's going down to begin with.
The big news that came out today, and I don't know if I like it because I don't know where this is heading. I know everybody else is going to be excited because they want this to happen. WWE signed a Legends deal with Armando Alejandro Estrada, former manager for Umaga. Has signed a Legends deal. We don't know if this means he'll be in any role or play, but it's a very interesting time that all of a sudden he's re-signing. I don't know if he plays a role in the new Bloodline. I guess it depends if they bring in Paul Heyman as the Wiseman for OTC. If they're going to balance that out, I don't know if he fits. Maybe after they break up the Bloodline, maybe he can be a manager for Jacob Fatu or the Gorillas of Destiny once they break that all apart. But I don't know if I really want to see him as the manager of Bloodline 2.0. Even though I feel like Bloodline 2.0 is
Him,
kind
the
of
manager of
Go ahead.
Yeah. I was going to say, him, the manager of Jacob Fatu, would be fitting because that is a savage, and he doesn't need to talk.
I don't know if Jacob Fatu
just
needs a
present him that way.
manager. I don't know if he needs a manager. That man just needs to go out and do what he does. Because he's a bad manager. I mean, he's a savage. I don't know.
Well, that too.
I don't know if he needs anybody in his corner. He just needs to go out there and beat butt. I don't even know if he needs to do promos. I mean,
No.
What we're getting from him right now is the best. I mean, Jacob Fatu is ready for, I mean, they could put him in a world title match right now, and I don't think anybody could really complain.
No. Not at
Miguel,
all. Yeah.
you remember Jacob Fatu in MLW when he was a part of Contra, the stable?
Yes.
Now, yes, he had a manager, so to speak, to talk for him, but most of the really good work from him had nothing to do with speaking.
That's true.
Or when you
too.
see clips of him on the Indies,
Yes.
the wow factor came from his physicality. Again, I think both have said like he does not really need to talk.
Yeah.
If he does, it's very minimal, and he has the ability to get over with minimal.
And I don't know if I want Alejandro Estrada as his manager because, as I remember, Estrada was always kind of a comedy-esque manager. Like, Jacob Fatu's too serious. Like, Jacob Fatu, if he had Paul Heyman in his corner, Jacob Fatu would be set. Estrada, I'm kind of like, I feel like if you put Estrada with him, you're just trying to do a flashback to Umaga, and I just feel that's not Estrada. You know where Estrada would work best right now? Legado del Fantasma.
Perfect.
Santos isn't the greatest talker. I think there as a manager,
He has not been shown to be the greatest talker on the main roster. I felt he was done better in NXT.
Yeah. Well, I mean, right now where I see it, that's where he'd be best. Or Estrada being a manager for Carlito or something. But you know,
well, they could bounce off each other at least.
Yes.
Yes.
Well, I just feel like Estrada wasn't used as a serious manager for Umaga. He was kind of this comedy, and I'm like, putting with Jacob Fatu to rehash that, and I feel that's all you're really doing is making Jacob Fatu feel like Umaga 3.0 because we're already doing Umaga 2.0 with Solo Sikoa. Now, I mean, if you end the tribal chief reign of Solo Sikoa and take Solo Sikoa on his own and put Estrada with him, maybe that helps Solo, but I don't know if I like him with Jacob Fatu. Because I feel like somebody with Jacob Fatu needs to be a serious manager. I mean, I would feel like a Harvey Whiffleman would be a better manager for a Jacob Fatu.
Wow.
Wow.
But especially if you look at his like Southern work, his Memphis work and stuff.
Yeah.
Yes, that's what we'll go off of that.
But I mean, I think there's.
But I was going to say wow because like that's a long shot. I mean, like that's been a good minute since we've seen someone like that.
But if we've watched,
even as Harvey Whippleman.
Yeah. But if we watch Young Rock, we know how much influence Harvey Whippleman had on that family and how connected he is to that family too, though. So there is some lineage to like if me saying Harvey Whiffleman in a way. Doubt he'll ever come out of retirement, but there's like a connection there. But
wasn't his name like Downtown Bruno or something?
Yeah, Bruno.
Before.
Yes. Yeah.
But, I mean, Jacob Fatu needs. I mean, Paul Heyman would be the best manager. That I mean, you could make $1 million with Jacob Fatu with Paul Heyman doing all the talking for him. You want to talk about the next big thing? Yeah. There's your next big thing. If you put Paul Heyman with Jacob Fatu. Other than that, I don't know who's.
But then you can have that big money match to build to would be Jacob Fatu and Oba Femi.
Yeah. You know what I like to see? I think I wish we bring Glorious Robert Roode out as a $1 million man-esque manager and put him. I mean, I think
like when he was in TNA.
Yes. Well, I think Mr. Money, but I mean, you could put a Jacob Fatu with him and maybe build a Horseman stable, esque where Jacob Fatu might be able to fit in there as a enforcer, to somebody too, with a Robert Roode being the manager of the face, because at least I know he'd be taken serious enough.
Yeah. It's starting to get very warm over here.
I'm getting warm.
Yeah, my little corner area that I'm at right now is not much fans.
Well, if you quit huffing and puffing, you know what? You want to know what'll solve your problem? I will fix your problem of being too hot.
What?
Stop breathing.
Oh, Jesus.
I was waiting for that.
Yeah,
it'll solve all your life problems. I promise you. If you want to solve your problems, just stop breathing.
Jeez.
Am I wrong? Tell me when I'm telling lies.
No, here we go.
If you stop breathing, would you have any of these problems?
Damn.
So nothing tomorrow. We have a little time off. No pay-per-views. Sunday we're going to be. Me and Mr. Z will be in Elk Grove, California, at Supreme Pro Wrestling's Believe the 5th event. It'll be a great event. It'll be a great time. We're going to be having a bake sale. All the proceeds are going to go to Dante Torch. Torch lost his house in the fires, and he's trying to recoup or rebuild what he can. We're going to try and talk to Torch.
Daniel Torch.
Daniel Torch.
The Torch.
False. What's false?
Yes.
Okay, Callie, you want to say false. What's false? Daniel Torch, they're going to be doing a bake sale. He lost his home in the fire and he's trying to recoup, so they're going to do a bake sale, and any donation, I believe over $5 or more, will get you at the intermission a picture with any current SPW champion and their belt. We are going to try and talk to Scoot about getting Daniel Torch in the ring or somewhere near the ring or some type of setup. We'll make a donation. We'll make it worth it, and we'll let Daniel Torch give the choppy to Mr. Z so we can post it on the channel and get a big shout out from all of that. Maybe I'll donate 50 if we can get like all of the SPW wrestlers to come up and chop Mr. Z. One by one.
Not all of them.
All. He said all. See, ladies and gentlemen, he said all of them. That's what I heard.
No,
he wants to get chopped by all of them. Yeah, you did. You did say all. Yes, you did. You said all, not all of them. So you said all of them in your sentence. All. Yes, thank you. You said it. Bottom line.
God, no, okay.
Tasty toes. Done. Crispy. Overbaked.
There's no lines to read between.
Yeah, exactly. Anywho, I'm still waiting for Callie to tell me what she said is false. Not only did she say it's false, she screamed and yelled it's false with exclamation points.
Right.
What? Okay, anyways.
They're fighting. Just let them go. Just let them go. Just let them go.
Who?
Callie and Chaos. Just let them go. That's
No,
what's going on. Let 'em
Callie
go.
said false. I'm waiting for Callie to come back and tell me what is. I mean, she didn't just say it's false. She's like false. I mean, she put it all in caps with 3 exclamation points. She's like, that is false. I'm trying to figure out what she's telling me is false.
Feel the power.
And only you can prevent forest fires. So wrestling's going to get interesting. I know a lot of people are upset. There was no Rock tonight. We're with the Rock. There was a lot of talk of the Rock being there, but I guess everybody's a little disappointed that the
It wasn't like no one who was able to confirm it. Yeah, there was a lot of talk, like you said.
I'm just going based on the talk. I know there was statements of potential, but there was a lot of talk. Oh, Mr. Clarke, Nikki Bella is going to be a free woman. She is
and I care why.
Divorcing her husband.
You don't want that.
It's Bree that I care about, not Nikki.
Well, you're gonna have to fight Brian over that one. I don't know if you want to lose your head.
No, that's okay. I'm okay with how life is in reality.
Who is
Maybe he'll be the one to pull out the plastic bag on Mr. Clarke.
Oh damn! Going violent, going extreme. False. Don't stop breathing. What's false about stop? That okay? You don't make sense to me now.
Oh,
yes. If you stop breathing, it will solve all your problems eventually. If you just hold your breath and never breathe again, it will solve all your problems. There is no falsity to that. That is just a hard fact. If you stop breathing,
it may be dark and morbid, but it's not false.
Yes. I mean, it's a way of saying something, but I mean, yeah. AEW fans slamming AEW over a $99 World Championship hoodie. And it's ugly. Like, I don't even get it. It's like, it's got the belt across the front. It's got a goldish, flamey smoke going up the middle. And then on the back, it says World Champion. AEW, I thought you were getting a better production value. I thought you hired somebody better to make your t-shirts. And your still sucks. Like,
no.
Who is at 23.5? I need to know what at 23.5 is, because they're the ones that help them make this shirt, I guess. Empowering the art of expression and moving fashion forward. Okay. If you go look,
kind of reminds you of that the John Cena shirt that said the champ is here.
That's an okay hoodie, not great, but the first one was kind of good. Like, they have some decent hoodies on their shop for at 23.5. There's a couple hoodies that are there that are not bad that I see. I don't know how they made this one that looks like total garbage. But they only have 3 posts on their hoodie. Okay. Let's look at 23.5's website. Maybe. Oh, you can design your own shirt with them. Okay. So they're not making shirts. They're just making shirts for what you decide to design. So somebody in AEW still design this crap shirt. They just use them to put it out. Okay. Tony, it's a crappy shirt.
So it's like any other custom place.
The Acclaimed have a new shirt that says "Nut Up" or "Shut Up." What the fluff?
What's Tiny? I know you're not who you're not talking about. What's Tiny? I know who you're not talking about. Okay. There is nothing. It's
nothing.
just you just kind of hit a wall, and you're just like, I don't know where to go with any of it anymore. It's just kind of like,
oh my goodness.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, it does look like
they're selling and all of
it. Go ahead.
Oh shit. Go ahead.
No,
go ahead.
Go ahead.
No, they're gonna. If you really want to spend the money for $200, you could buy yourself a 2024 event all-in chair.
How much?
Okay.
200.
Why? Now, did you guys? We didn't talk about. Did you guys notice the white 6 symbol behind Nick Aldis during his interview? It was briefly there.
I did not.
Yeah, it was there, very briefly. So
Yeah.
they're definitely
Remember,
leaving
you
White.
to it off something about it off air,
Yeah.
but no, I didn't see it.
No, I saw it when they were playing it. I just couldn't type it fast enough to get it up. That went over your head. What went over whose head? Now I don't even know who you're
All
talking
right. If
to.
I keep looking at their, if I keep looking at their,
Well, then why you keep looking at it? Why
their
you?
merch, my head's gonna explode.
Well, why you?
Because it's so bad. It's a train wreck. You can't help but look at it.
Oh, guess who's going to be in Roseville tomorrow,
Okay,
Saturday, in Roseville, California. They said his name, and they believe it's Joe Hendry. Unfortunately, we can't. We aren't going to be at that event because we're busy on Sunday, and we can't do everything. But what? That went over your head, laugh out loud. I don't know who you're talking about anymore. I don't know if I want to know who you're talking to anymore.
All right.
Anyways, that was your SmackDown post-show review. Again, nothing tomorrow, Sunday. There'll be no weekly roundup. And me and Mr. Z will be live at Supreme Pro Wrestling's Plead the Fifth event. And
that's going to be a great show.
Yeah, it's going to be great. It's going to be a fun time. It'll be an exciting time to see how it goes down. Okay. Pro Championship Wrestling out of Oroville, California. Off the chain. You're going to have Bad News versus Propane.
Yep.
Okay.
Propane's coming back from an injury. He's been out for almost a year and a half now. That's a big deal for them.
Oh, coming out, if it hasn't come out, the new Batista movie will be featuring Drew McIntyre in it.
Yeah. I'm actually interested in that.
Yeah.
And if you don't know, Soraya's coming out with a book called Heels. I forget what it's called now. Heal something. But it won't come out till March. But Soraya's got a new book out coming out. Autobiography.
Better news. September 15th on Netflix, seasons 1 and 2 of Heels, starring Stephanie Mail, is coming out. For those who did not get to see it when it was run on Stars, now the rest of the world gets to watch it.
Yeah. And the new season's coming out, and I think both AJ and CM Punk are featured in that.
Nice.
And on September 25th, if I'm correct, is the big Netflix documentary on the rise and fall of Redacted.
Mr. Redacted?
Yes.
Mr. Redacted.
Vincent Redacted. And if you want to know, there's a new Dr. Pepper flavored. It's buttery and creamy. It's Dr. Pepper mashed potatoes with butter soda.
Oh, Lord, I've seen that meme.
That's nasty.
Do you know that today I saw Coke Zero Oreo.
I would actually try that. That I'd be willing if that were a real thing. Because you know that sounds like it would almost be a Japanese flavor or something.
Maybe.
I would actually try that.
Hello, Kat. Welcome to the show. Except I don't think you're on camera. Oh yeah, here's your little head. Anyways. Raw on Netflix will for people who have normal Netflix, you will get commercial ads. For people who pay the $12.99, I think it is, for the Netflix without ads, you will not get you won't get interrupted wrestling. So it'll be uninterrupted wrestling, while some people will see the ads. Netflix ads will be based on 30-minute, 2-minute ads. You won't get the long ads like you get normal wrestling shows, but you may get more ads intermittently. A lot of people are interested in how they're going to do wrestling with the new ads.
Yeah.
From the way the Netflix is going to do it. Oh, I'm surprised Mr. Z doesn't want to go to the Calusa Casino Resort on October 25th, because Calusa Lucha is going to take place. West Coast Pro Wrestling, where his favorite wrestler is his favorite luchador, the Beast Mortis. Black Taurus is going to be in action.
The former Black Taurus?
No.
The man has skill, but it is not used
No,
to the best of his ability. I'm just put it that way.
not at all. Not at all.
He was kind of interesting when he was in TNA as a part of Decay,
Yeah.
but he's kind of being used as a jobber now, or a jobber to the stars, whatever. So it's like,
Hello, Alden Danielson. Thank you for joining us. We are glad that you're here. We've been talking about SmackDown, and now we're just talking about kind of random wrestling stuff. I don't know. I see Black Mortis, and I just want to go, it's Mentor!
the man has more talent than what Mantar had. Come on. I understand your association.
Not what I've seen on AEW.
Well, that's AEW.
Even on AEW, will you mainly see him on what, Collision, mainly?
I don't know. He's
Come on,
always
give him a little more credit than Mantar.
He was on 0 Hour at All Out. He was on 0 Hour to All In. So I mean, he gets used in like 6, 8, 10, 12, 100-man matches. But I mean, you know.
Right.
Oh, I shouldn't say 100-man matches because then Tony Khan will go, I'm going to do that.
Teams of 20 here, teams of 20 there, 20.
It's going to be a 100-man gauntlet. The first 10 men are going to get in the ring, and they're going to face the other 10 men, and every 10 minutes we'll have 10 more men to introduce until all 100 men hit the ring. And we'll do a 3-ring in a cage. You thought War Games was bad. We're going to do 3 rings in a cage.
Oh, geez.
And we're going to hang, and it's going to be a tag team match, and whoever the 2 men that can climb up the scaffolding to the belts that'll be hung 50 feet above the arena. There you go. And Judy Bagwell will be on a forklift on the side if you want to come rescue her. Excuse me, never mind. I shouldn't say that. My bad. Rest in peace, Judy Bagwell. Marcus Bagwell will be on a forklift.
Damn.
We'll put Marcus Bagwell on a forklift, and if you win the titles, or you can win the Marcus Bagwell. And then we'll put feature fire. You can win a title match, or you'll get fire briefcases on each corner of the long cage, because we're going to add everything in it. And then we're going to have cables across the cages, so it can be like an X Division match. And we'll have a cruiserweight title hanging in the middle.
Let me tell you this: do not put that out there in the universe, because his ass will probably use it.
Well, I'm booking like Tony Khan would about how do I get everything in one match. And we're going to put it on 0 Hour before Wrestle Dreams. And that'll be the whole that'll be that whole hour of it.
Oh, my goodness.
Well, I've got to make sure everybody gets on the card. Right?
Oh, man.
I mean, everybody who doesn't deserve to wrestle on the card, I got to shove them on there.
Long night.
Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for being here. We thank you for joining us. We thank you for helping us get where we are. Be ready for September 20. Let's see, the 15th, 17th, 22nd. September 22nd.
Yes.
It will be the next weekly roundup, and it's going to be a big celebration. Because it looks like we're going to get a dance with Mr. Clarke. And Mr. Z is going to have to go full shoey if everything stays the way it is. Oh, boy. Can we do this real quick? Let's see. If I share my screen, there you go. Let's see how that does. Let's see. Oh, that put everybody off of air there. There you go. Gunther's new favorite package toy. Can you see it? It's the former
Lord.
Yep.
Yes.
There we go.
Great. That was great.
Yes.
Oh no.
No, that was funny. I had to share that with you guys, like right then and there, because I thought that was highly entertaining. Let's see. Yeah. Logan James says, I believe Cody Rhodes heel turned Roman. You think Cody's going to go heel on Roman? That's an interesting take. Different take. An interesting take. I don't know if that's what they're. I don't think that's what they're setting up for. I think you're having reluctant partners. I think we're going back to the two-man power trip and different tag teams that have been reluctantly having to team up more than any type of turn. Cody Rhodes too beloved as a babyface right now.
Yes.
Selling too much merch.
Yes.
Yep.
Too beloved.
Do you guys
Big
know
merch
who
checks
do you
right
know
now.
who
He's
the
enjoying
number one seller in AEW merchandise was for last month?
Danhausen.
The number one, I don't think Danhausen's with AEW anymore. Might be, but I don't know. Who was the number one seller of merchandise last month for AEW?
I have no bloody clue because I have not kept up with.
I have no clue.
That stuff.
It's a tag team.
Grizzled
The
Young Vet?
Outrunners?
Yes. The Outrunners were the number one merchandise sellers in AEW.
Okay.
And on that note, folks, thanks for coming.
Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, this is Smackdown post-show review. Nothing going down tomorrow. Sunday, me and Mr. Z are going to be in Elk Grove, California for Supreme Pro Wrestling Plead the Fifth. We'll be at the Indoor Soccer World Arena there in Elk Grove, California. Go to the link in the description below. You can find SPW's link to their Facebook page. You can then find the link to where to buy tickets. I believe they're $20. They'll be selling them at the door. You can come out to the event. Doors open at 4:30. First bell rings at 5 p.m. We're going to be there really early, getting set up, making everything pretty and shiny. So we'll be there. We'll be doing the sticker thing as always. We'll be there. So come by and see us. Come check out our new stuff that we're going to be showing off, a new banner and a couple of things. Then we'll be back Monday with your Monday Night Raw post-show review. What?
Yep.
I didn't hear what he said.
Don't y'all got a nice QR code?
Well, yeah, we're going to have our QR code on
the
the
side
signs
pieces
and everything. So a bunch of stuff to come check out. And then we'll be back Monday with Monday Night Raw post-show review. Then Wednesdays or Tuesdays on Patreon, you're going to get your New Japan Pro Wrestling Rebound podcast. It'll be available on Facebook on Wednesdays, along with In Mark Them We Trust. It's usually out on Wednesdays. If you enjoyed the New Japan Pro Wrestling Deep Dive, let us know, because we may continue that as a full-time series, maybe a weekly series, and maybe a bi-weekly series. We don't know. But Mr. Z's working on it. We'll let you know when the next New Japan Pro Wrestling Deep Dive is coming out. And then sometime this week, we'll probably get a wrestling collectibles show, showing off some of the great collectibles that sit behind me as we get ready to give away a certain collectible. We'll figure that out, too. And that'll come out next Sunday, not this coming Sunday. But the Sunday of September 22nd, we're going to start having a lot of fun. If everything's there, we're going to celebrate the big moment that we're looking at. We're just kind of having to wait because of other events that took place and got set up prior to all this.
Yes.
Anyways, anything else you want to add tonight, gentlemen? All right.
See you guys on Sunday.
We're going to get out of here with some choppy. We hope to continue the Choppy World Tour this Sunday at Supreme Pro Wrestling's Plead the Fifth with Daniel Torch. We shall see how that all plays out. So let's get a little choppy as we get out of here.
It's the Value Wrestling. I'm the big time Mr. Z. We're here with the indie god himself, Matt Cardona. This is real. The Choppy is about to go down. Let's see it.
Oh. This guy just paid me $50. Matt Cardona, check out the Value of Wrestling.
Cool.
This is the Value of Wrestling, the revolutionary force in wrestling podcasting.